Thanks for joining us, everyone. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. And our broadcast team tonight. Greg Anthony here to my left, and Steve, we are nearly...
Thank you, Kevin. Guys, Chicago is one of the league's biggest markets, but it still has that blue-collar culture. Longtime Bull Luol Deng exemplified that spirit. He said, if you're coming in to just show your skills, just look good, the city of Chicago is not.
They want grit and toughness, David. Thank you. And Steve, these two teams both like to slow it down, take a deliberate approach with each possession they have.
Yeah, get your popcorn ready, because this one's not going to be up and down. You got to get a chance to watch this. But, you know, in a half court, if you can dominate the half court possession, you have a chance to win.
Well, you like to play both ways, too, didn't you? You could run it when you had to, but you didn't mind the half court game.
No, not at all, because that's when you can post up and bang, and it becomes a physical game.
Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. Rajon Rondo is out there with Dwayne Wade. Then it's Taj Gibson. Then there's Robin Lopez. And it's Butler in at the small forward position. Rondo kicks to Lopez. Looking for Wade. He gets it there. Back to Lopez. 5 to shoot. Wade outside. A three-pointer off the mark.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Rose dishes to Noah. Out to Lee. New York moving it around. Now the pass to Rose. Noah the screen. Here's Lee. Kept alive by New York. Rose, that's good.
Derrick Rose inside is a treat to watch, because watch how high he gets off the floor.
Outside Rondo. Pass to Gibson. Gibson the screen. Butler passes to Gibson. The shot's good on the assist by Butler.
He could have easily been selfish there and taken the shot, but he smartly kicked it out for a wide open look.
Lee kicks to Rose. Noah dishes to Rose. Rondo with the steal. Passes to Gibson. Baseline jumper. Tries again. And it's good. Fought through contact. It's the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
And the instincts of Lopez on the glass right there. Huge.
Well, there was a concern that in the post-Thibodeau era, the Bulls' defense would see a sharp decline. But they still played rugged, tough defense.
Well, if you have great individual defenders, you're still going to be a good defensive team. Yes, we talked about Tibbs and the Bulls era. It was all about defense. This team is able to do both.
Noah the screen. Noah with a screen for Rose. High post try. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Yeah, great look, but disappointing with the miss.
Yeah, but he has to take that shot 10 out of 10 times. It was right there for him.
And Butler gets it to go.
Nice read by Dwayne Wade. Beautiful.
Knicks have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Left side Rose. Here's Porzingis. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that.
And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
Rondo kicks to Butler. The three. No good on that one. And New York will come the other way. Lee outside. Outside, Porzingis. And here's Anthony for three. And he's good on the three ball. Anthony's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Bulls have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Gibson with the screen on Rose. Now here's Rondo. Outside Butler. Lets it go from deep. Butler missing again.
And I like the bold move of going right back at him to return the three, but he just couldn't get it to go.
Porzingis kicks to Rose. He feeds it to Noah. Porzingis passes to Lee. The three from Anthony. And the rebound goes to Lopez. Chicago's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Back to Butler. Rondo kicks to Lopez. 6 to shoot. The feed to Butler. Second chance shot, and the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
You love the way Robin Lopez just goes after those missed shots. That's where he can do damage.
Kyle O'Quinn, he's checked in for Noah. Bulls have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws, so those are numbers you'll be happy with.
Rose kicks to Lee. Porzingis sets the pick for Lee. Pass to Porzingis. Gibson with the steal. Butler in the corner. Basket is good. The assist from Rondo. 6 points for Jimmy Butler.
Obviously, Rondo's main priority is to dish the rock. When you're open, he'll get it to you.
Lee kicks to Rose. Porzingis with a screen on Rondo. Shoots off the screen. Rose, no good.
Really bad mental lapse by the defense, yet he did not make them pay, surprisingly.
Rondo dishes to Wade. He kicks to Lopez. Gibson the screen. Wide open look. The shot that time, not on target.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
Porzingis kicks to Lee. Porzingis with a screen on Wade. Shot clock at 5 from 12 feet out. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Porzingis has got his second bucket.
He knew he had a matchup he wanted, and he did a great job rising up and knocking the shot down with ease.
Now Rondo. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Lopez kicks to Wade. A jump hook. Second chance shot, and so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
And for a center, Robin Lopez is definitely one of the better free throw shooters in the league.
Bulls shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. The first free throw is good.
And, you know, it's been a long time coming to be able to say this, but I'm starting to sense some hope and optimism with this Knicks basketball team. I mean, they're in a good spot financially. They're going to have flexibility in terms of filling out that roster. And then you've got a core of young talent that is exciting the fan base in which you can build around.
And for the Knicks and their positive outlook, when New York has a Knicks team that they love, that can capture the hearts of the entire city.
And you have some of the most diehard fans in the world wearing Knicks colors, no doubt about it. You can see the team also has improved the ball movement and the team play in the last couple of seasons. Knicks are starting to become a team that is exciting to watch, win or lose.
The Knicks shooting their first free throw of the game. That free throw good from Porzingis. Chicago leading. Rondo with it. Lopez outside. Butler with the ball. Now Anthony defending, and it's good for 2.
Timeout.
8 points for Butler.
Nice effort from Butler in the paint, really using his length down low.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here.
When you think of the best as far as two-way players, Jimmy Butler is one of the first names that comes to mind. Great blend of offense and defense, gives you effort on both sides of the ball every night.
Porzingis passes to Carmelo. Goes to the fadeaway and cans it. Anthony's got 5.
Incredible fadeaway shot there. The defense was all over him, but he still rose up and nailed that one.
And for Butler, his effort is something that never comes into question, Steve. He is a competitor.
You have guys that compete on the offensive end, but when you love a guy that does it at the same type rate on the defensive end, he's a two-way player, but one of the best we've seen.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Here's Mirotic. It's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. And the Bulls lead by 3.
The long arms of Mirotic When he's got a good chance to shoot down inside, he's always going to take it.
Lee dishes to O'Quinn. Here's Anthony. Chicago grabs the miss.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Rondo.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
And New York making a change here. Holiday's checked in. Valentine's checked in for the Bulls. Grant comes in for Rajon Rondo. Outside Jennings. Shot off the screen. That one doesn't drop. Some solid defense from Grant. The Bulls leading by 3. And Mirotic kicks to Grant. He dishes it to Butler. Feeds it to Lopez. Back to Butler. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
There's a certain level of concentration you have to have when your jump shot is being contested. Nothing phases Jimmy Butler.
Jennings kicks to Holiday. There's a screen. To the middle. He's looking for O'Quinn and finds him. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. And with the Bulls, there are so many great moments to choose from. But in your view, Steve, what do you think is the defining moment for this Bulls franchise?
From a playing standpoint, you can't help but think of when Michael Jordan hit the game-winning shot to win the finals over Byron Russell. First title over the Lakers was right up there, too. But that one's the biggest one for me.
The Knicks making a switch here. Thomas is checked in, and Chicago also making a switch. McDermott's checked in for Jimmy Butler. He's perfect from the line this time. The Bulls leading by 4. Grant kicks to McDermott. The dish to Mirotic. Lopez a screen. Valentine passes to Grant. 4 on the clock. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. And it's blocked by O'Quinn. And here's the fast break. Pushing it up. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
And it doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes.
He thrives in the open court. Such an aggressive finisher.
The Knicks making a switch here. Well, for every NBA player, there seems to be a moment, Smitty, when they realize that they had a special talent, that the game came easy to them. Did you have that kind of moment where you said, you know what, I'm pretty good at this game?
You know what helped me, Kevin? Drafted by the Miami Heat. And sometimes where you're drafted and the people around you. I played with Glenn Rice from the state of Michigan, played at Michigan. Then I also play with Willie Burton. He's from my neighborhood.
Sure is.
So getting a chance to have guys familiar, some similar backgrounds, Grant Long as well, it made life a little bit easier. I think when I knew I was special, when the first time I heard my name in the starting lineup.
I bet. And Miami is not too bad a city to begin your
No, not at all. Yeah, Michigan was pretty cold. I was down there in Miami.
Dishes it to Valentine. Kicks it to Mirotic. Takes a 3. It doesn't go for him. And New York the other way now. Outside Jennings. 17-foot shot on the way. Hernan Gomez, no good. Now Chicago's gone 4 of 8 on their 3-point attempts, doing a lot of work from way outside here in the first quarter. And the call will be against Robin Lopez. That'll be his second foul of the game. Tony Snell's checked in for Robin Lopez. Knicks trail by 5. And Holiday kicks to Jennings. Here's the floater. And he comes up with the deuce.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And Chicago shooting at a nice 53% rate to start the game. They are sticking to the campaign. And there's a minute 45 left in the first quarter. And there's the pass to Snell. Clock at 6. And stolen by Jennings. Pass to Thomas. The 11-footer. Mirotic grabs the miss. The Bulls leading by 3. McDermott, no one around him. Another 3 for Chicago.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Jennings dishes to Thomas. Pass to Holiday. To the paint. From the low block. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
And the Knicks overhauling their roster with some big names. Of course, the former Bulls, Derrick Rose and Joakim Noah, but also shooting guard Courtney Lee, who I think can definitely help them with his defense and shooting.
And we heard some speculation that the Knicks might look to trade away their veterans and look to rebuild around Porzingis. This summer, that was not the case, though.
Well, it seems like rebuild is a dirty word in New York City. There's not a lot of patience for losing. We'll just see how far they can go with this new roster.
He hits both from the stripe.
The Bulls last year with a surprisingly disappointing season. They missed the playoffs for the first time since 2008, ended up 9th in the East, 1 spot out of the playoffs.
McDermott kicks to Snell. There's 57 seconds left here in the first quarter. Back to McDermott. Shot clock at 5. Here's Grant. And what was that about? Not a good shot right there. And although the Bulls were able to finish above 500 with a 42-40 record, Steve, fans were hoping to see that team challenge for the East title in the playoffs.
A big problem for the Bulls was the rest of the East and their own division drastically improved as well. The Bulls were a team that just couldn't get it going last season.
Snell kicks to Grant. He gets it in there. Grant's got 5 points so far.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Here is Jennings. Outside Holiday, and that's not going to go. The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. Bulls out front. They're up by 6. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And a guy who seems to improve every season, Jimmy Butler. He spoke with us about one of his biggest surprises.
It's crazy because I never thought that anybody would be preparing to guard me night in and night out. But they do. I have to learn to cope with that and still find a way to be successful on both ends of the floor. And it's a learning curve for me also, but I'm figuring it out.
And hard to doubt the dedication of Jimmy Butler. He's found a way to overcome obstacles at each important point along the way.
You know, he's a self-made player, and if Butler can stay healthy, boy, the sky's the limit.
And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Bulls?
I just like the way they're getting out in the open floor, taking advantage of all those fast break chances here early on.
Anytime they get a whiff of a fast break opportunity, they are sprinting ahead of everyone on the opposition.
Taking a look at the Bulls, Mirotic and Gibson up front. D-Wade out there with Rajon Rondo, and it's Snell in at the 3, the small forward. Noah, the pass to Lee. Lets it go from 11. That one, no good. Great D that time from Gibson. Here's Snell. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Wade outside. Again, Chicago.
And you can sense the momentum really starting to swing their way.
They're beginning to put it all together, in my opinion, and take control of this game.
Tries from 10. Good D by Wade.
Worked it inside. Normally an easy basket for him, but just a little out of rhythm on the release.
Here's Snell. He feeds it to Rondo. Gibson dishes to Rondo. And here's Wade. Here's the screen. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Wade's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
And the wide-open shot from Rose. And it's good. He planted his feet on the pick and shielded the defender off.
And Rose is so dangerous coming off the pick. All he needs is a half step, and he can do the rest.
Gibson, Porzingis with the block. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. Bulls making a switch here. Butler's checked in. Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. Wade outside. Just 5 to shoot. Butler goes in. Baseline jumper. It's rebounded by Noah. Noah's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Lee with the ball. Now guarded by Mirotic. Outside Rose. Down low. And it's Anthony with the jam.
Nice pass by Derrick Rose, spotting a wide open guy from the corner of his eye.
And GA, after being such a fixture in the city of Chicago and for so long, Joakim Noah signing with his hometown team, the Knicks, in the last offseason, a bit of a bittersweet end of his time with the Chicago Bulls. A lot of moving parts in his time with Chicago.
Yeah, and, you know, his playing time had dwindled, and it was just, I think, in everyone's best interest for him to move on. It's a great fit in New York, both with the team and the pulse of the city. Clearly was still valued highly around the league as it took a sizable contract to put him in that Knick uniform.
And so Mirotic nails both of them.
Mirotic, a big man with range for days. His skill set fits in well with this team.
Time called here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. Steve, as a player who played a lot of the time at the 2, how do you feel about the current stars at that position, especially now in the post-Kobe Bryant era that we're in?
You know, the 2-guard position has always been my favorite reason because that guy usually could do it all. But I think the one thing they're missing right now, they don't post up anymore. I want to see the 2 guards at that size.
Like what
6'5",
Chauncey Billups would do, for instance?
6'6". Well, I mean, like Kobe. I mean,
Yeah.
guys that posted up. Wesley Matthews still posts up a little bit. They've
Sure.
gone away from posting up. You have that skill at that 2-guard position to post up, dribble the basketball. You have a great feel when you're a 2-guard.
Lopez, he's checked in for the Bulls. Now the feed to Carmelo. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. And for Carmelo Anthony, one thing that he doesn't get enough credit for is, Greg, his rebound.
And Melo's never been a bad rebounder, but in the past few seasons, you can see he's emphasized that more active in terms of closing out on possessions, has a great base and wide shoulders to secure position on the box out.
And he knocks down the first one.
And it's been an outstanding game for them at the free throw line, not missing their chances when they get them.
Both shots good from the stripe.
And watching Melo, you can just see how his game has grown since when he came into the league. I mean, still as great a scorer as you're going to find, but he's doing so much now in terms of his passing and his defense. I mean, visibly much more of an impact on the floor in other facets, and I think that's a credit to his maturation and the reason why there's some optimism for the Knicks.
And with Melo and seeing his game grow, it's almost like he's putting more trust in his teammates and not going at it alone quite as often.
And when he does need to ISO and take over for possession, he's still effective at it. Melo has always been a good passer, and now he's just trusting his teammates more. Scoring is down a bit, but he's a scarier player to defend.
Kept alive. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Noah was aggressive on that play on the offensive end. Tough for the defense to be able to stop him without fouling.
The Knicks have been a perfect 8 of 8 at the line.
Shooting 2.
No good on that one. And a bit of an end of an era when Joakim Noah left Chicago. Many figured he'd be a Bull for life, but with a reduced role and issues with others in the organization, Steve, it seemed like the writing was on the wall.
Yeah, for Joakim Noah, one of those guys you just said, hey, he's always going to be there. But I think the injuries and them being able to play at a high level without Joakim Noah, he'll definitely be missed. But it was just time for Joakim Noah to move on.
And the second free throw, good.
Guys, you know what I like about Noah? His entire career, it's been about defense. Defense, defense, defense.
Rondo kicks to Lopez. Gibson the screen. Rondo passes to Gibson. 14 feet away. No good off the back of the rim.
He operates well in traffic, but still, that's just a tough play to finish.
And the call will be against Robin Lopez. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Kyle O'Quinn, he's checked in for New York. Doug McDermott, he's checked in for Chicago. Rose dishes to Carmelo. Anthony drawing the double team. Count that one. The Bulls' lead has been cut to just 9 on the basket from Derrick Rose.
And the defense tried to slow him down, but Derrick Rose just a handful when he gets around the rim.
Rondo kicks to Gibson. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Yeah, how about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
Taj Gibson is one of those players that's just always in the right place at the right time, never plays outside himself on either end. He just gives you effort every time out.
The free throw is off from Gibson. And with Gibson, you like that he can play as a starter or come off the bench. He's effective in both. He's comfortable in either role, as he's done both, Steve, for extended periods of time.
Because his mindset, whether starting or coming off the bench, is to play with energy, effort, and to defend. So any role, starter or off the bench, he thrives.
Rondo passes to Gibson. Here's the screen. Rondo dishes to McDermott. 6 to shoot. That's a 2 from Butler. And that one comes up a bit short.
He had all the room he needed to get the shot off, just couldn't find the bottom of the net.
And a wide open look for Lee. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. Lee's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Knicks. Now here's Rondo. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Butler kicks to McDermott. Outside for Rondo. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. And again, Chicago. No good.
His shot's been inconsistent tonight, but teammates are picking up the slack, keeping them ahead in the score.
Come to me.
Now Rose. He's got 6. Pass to Noah. And here's Anthony for 3. And it's Anthony again missing.
And after hitting only 1 3 in the first quarter, he has none here in the second.
Rondo passes to Gibson. Outside Rondo. Goes up on the high post. Lee against Wade from deep. It's hauled in by Noah. Noah's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, guys, we know Jimmy Butler made a big bet on himself back in 2014. He turned down the Bulls' 4-year, $44 million contract extension offer, and it paid off. After a breakthrough season, he signed a new contract, a max deal for 5 years and $95 million. He said of his decision, "I was nervous, I'm not going to lie to you, but everything I put myself through, I knew what I was capable of."
He's come a long way, David. Thank you. The 11-footer. Good. He hits the jump shot. And that's 13 points for Jimmy Butler.
A beautiful stroke from Butler. He has great touch from there.
New York calls timeout.
Start it.
So for the Knicks, Thomas checked in for Anthony. Justin Holiday comes in for Lee. And it's Jennings in for Derrick Rose. Chicago also making some changes. Valentine's checked in for Wade. And it's Jaren Grant in for Rajon Rondo. Jennings wide open. A three-pointer off the mark. They get it back. Noah dishes to O'Quinn. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. Steve, now that it's all said and done, when you look back in your career, do you have one of those single moments that stand out as your favorite?
Yeah, I think my favorite for me is probably on draft night. And then I think the moment that he retired. So everything in between, and the good and the bad. A lot of people point to the championships and All-Star and the gold medals. But I think the relationships, the ups and downs, the injuries, just everything, it shapes you as a young man.
One of the going with the saying that the journey is the reward.
It's totally right, Kevin. I mean, that journey, a lot of people don't get a chance to have that journey. So you want to appreciate even the things that didn't go so well.
Great perspective.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Bulls have scored 6 points from their 8 attempts at the line so far. That's good from Gibson. And last season, Taj Gibson dealing with his name being on the trading block for a good portion of the time. Steve, seemed like it was finally his chance to break out and put up big numbers too.
Well, you see Taj Gibson's ability to play above the rim. Defensively, he is solid. You were waiting for his offensive game to catch up to everything. He's not there yet, but he's one of those guys that's a terrific contributor on the team, and you got to have him.
Marked down low that time, and he got the 3-second call. The Bulls leading by 8. Grant kicks to Gibson. Valentine with it. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. McDermott for 3. Good on the three-point shot.
That's his aggressive mentality, always ready to shoot. In catch-and-shoot situation, McDermott gets set, and he's ready to fire.
Here's Jennings.
Loose ball. Going the other way.
That's his first personal foul.
Chicago's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Feeds it to Butler. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Butler's got the lead up to 13 now for Chicago. Jennings kicks to Thomas. They set the screen. Jennings against Grant. The 17-footer. And he knocks down the jumper. The The Bulls leading by 11. Inside, Gibson. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
That's the muscle Gibson has, just concentrating on his shot despite the D roughing him up.
And everyone knows that the Knicks have been committed to the triangle offense. Not the easiest offense to run or learn, Greg Anthony, but they are staying with it.
And I think for the foreseeable future, that is going to be the plan. I mean, their roster can work with it, but it hasn't been easy thus far. You wonder if the offense has simply fallen out of favor due to the up-tempo nature of the modern NBA.
Here's Kuzminskis, still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Jennings passes to Hernan Gomez. In transition, here come the Bulls. Here's Valentine. Another one falls for Chicago.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Thomas kicks to Holiday. He dishes it to Jennings. Here's Kuzminskis. The rebound by Gibson. Gibson's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. And here is Grant. He's got 5. There's the pick. Butler kicks to Gibson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's Gibson finishing it off.
That's the kind of energy Gibson gives you, destroying opponents on the glass. Tough to box this guy out.
Knicks trail by 18. Jennings kicks to Thomas. Here's Kuzminskis. Holiday left side. There's the pass to Kuzminskis. And again, it's the Knicks missing. The Bulls leading by 18. Grant dishes to McDermott. Back to Grant. He kicks it to Butler. Gibson passes to Butler. Valentine setting the pick for Butler. Beyond the arc. The shot by Valentine, no good. New York's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. There's the dish to Jennings. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Kicks it to Holiday to end the drought. Drains it from beyond the arc. Holiday's got 6 points.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
Grant kicks to Butler. To the paint. And it's Gibson finishing it off.
A beautiful ball movement by Jimmy Butler, constantly looking to set up his guys.
Knicks trail by 17. Passes it to Kuzminskis. Jennings against Grant. Hernan Gomez passes to Kuzminskis. Right side, Jennings. Goes up the baseline. Chicago grabs the miss. Grant kicks to McDermott. Grant gets a wide open look. It's Chicago with another bucket. 30 seconds left in the second quarter. Jennings dishes to Holiday. Outside Jennings. 16 seconds left in the first half of basketball. They set the pick. Here's Hernan Gomez. Oh, yes, the turnaround. He has 6. To the paint. Here's McDermott. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got 3 assists in the game.
Let's not forget, at 6'8", Doug McDermott has the ability to be a scoring threat inside the paint.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close. It's Chicago ending the second quarter with an energy burst, a 19-7 run. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. Here with Coach Fred Hoiberg. Coach, your team set the tone defensively in that first half. What stood out to you most at that end of the floor?
Just overall activity. We had active hands. We got a lot of deflections that led to some run-out, easy baskets for us.
Coach, we'll see if they still have that energy in the second half. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, for that interview. And
it's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everybody. Ernie Johnson here alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny Smith, all set to take a look back at the first half of basketball. What a start for Jimmy Butler. He ended up with 15 points and 3 assists. And Kenny, what did you think about what you saw from Chicago?
They had a tremendous first half from the three-point line. Their shot selection was pretty sound, considering how many threes they took. And the confidence of the shooters, now that's outstanding.
And Shaq, what are your thoughts on New York?
Not pretty to watch how they get torched in the low post, Ernie. When they were playing defense in the post, you know me, Ernie. Barbecue chicken alert, barbecue chicken alert. This team is going to have to up the pressure, play more physical in the second half, start a fight, throw some bowls, let's go.
That concludes our halftime presentation. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the second half.
And as we return to New York, a panoramic vista of downtown Manhattan taken from the observation deck of the Empire State Building. And as we welcome you back, we begin our second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, guys, but, you know, anything can happen. We are seeing a tremendous game from Jimmy Butler.
You just can't shoot the triple any better than he did in that first half. That was incredible.
He is burying some shots from way downtown, and so far he definitely has the green light to keep them coming.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. And New York, looking at who they've got. Melo and Porzingis, the two stars at the forward spots. Rose is out there with Lee, and it's Noah in at the 5 down low. Robin Lopez is checked in for Taj Gibson. No good on the second free throw.
Take a look at the Bulls roster now. A lot of young talent versus veterans they had in the past. Not a lot of these guys you see as superstars, but I think a lot of them will be starters in their careers.
Here's Lee outside. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. Lee's got 6 points. The Bulls leading by 17. Right side, Butler. Gets that one through the hole, make him now 7 of 13 in this game. And as you said, Smitty, Bulls have done such a great job replenishing their youth. Guys like Mirotic and McDermott have stepped up and look promising in a big way for them.
Give a lot of credit to the front office for going out and finding these players in the draft or trading for them. Bulls have made the most of their picks in the mid and late rounds, and it's why they remain competitive.
And the foul called on Porzingis. That's his third foul of the game.
Wade making the defenders look like they're underwater when he drives it.
The Bulls have gone 9 of 13 from the line. That one misses for Mirotic. And we knew that Mirotic could shoot, but he showed a lot more consistency, Steve, last season from deep. Saw his big jump in that three-point percentage column.
Mirotic can definitely shoot the basketball, and we know that he's going to be a threat for his team. Shooting it deeper and deeper. What the good thing for him is this percentage is starting to go up. I think for him is to limit some of the off-balance shots and some of those shots that's so deep that you just can't shoot a high percentage.
First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter.
Just how they drew it up coming out of the half. 3 straight from the field.
And a lot of players who play like Wade will have brief careers due to the stress it puts on their body. You know, Greg, Wade has had his share of injuries in his time in the NBA, but he is still putting up big numbers despite all the bumps and bruises.
That's a great point. Undersized guards take a beating when they are attacking the basket. Wade has missed a lot of games, but he's been healthy when it matters most. He's also done a good job to adjust his game to be a danger when he's not barreling through the lane.
It's impossible to stop him. You can only hope to contain him.
Wade on the wing to the inside. Mirotic, the pass to Lopez. Dishes to Rondo. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Shot clock at 6. And they double up Butler. Here's Lopez. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Lopez has got 9 points.
And still perfect in the second half. 4 straight makes.
Rose kicks to Porzingis. Got a piece of it. Rondo with the steal. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Lopez outside. Just 5 to shoot. Wade dishes to Lopez. Porzingis with the block.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Count that bucket. And that's 13 points for Carmelo Anthony.
He has been one of the only positive things for his team. Everyone else is struggling.
Now here's Rondo. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Mirotic's shot is off. The Knicks have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Rose passes to Noah, and there it is for him. He has 5.
Noah has a good number of moves to choose from inside, really looking comfortable down there.
Outside Rondo. He feeds it to Lopez. And that one drops for him.
Another gap in the defense found there, and they've really had their number today.
It hasn't been pretty.
Timeout.
They just haven't
Timeout.
looked interested in putting forth the kind of effort it's going to take to stay in this game.
New York calls timeout.
Yeah, can't be pleased with all these easy looks they continue to give up there in the paint.
The opposition is just having their way with them down low, and he wants to put a stop to that.
Chicago making a switch here. Snell's checked in. Screen by Porzingis. Outside Anthony. Now the feed to Lee. Back to Anthony. Trying to find Porzingis. Gets it to him. Can't cash in from close range.
Oh, I don't believe that. He's better than that. Come on.
Rondo against Rose. Here's Snell. Outside for Rondo. Pass to Mirotic. Clock at 6. Three-pointers. Snell drills the three-pointer. Snell's got his first 3 points of the game.
And Snell is an effective floor spacer, a consistent threat to drop it in from outside.
Rose kicks to Lee. It's stolen by Rondo. Feeds it to Mirotic. Snell kicks to Rondo. Lopez a screen. Shoots off the screen. Again, Chicago.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
You know, that job of getting through screen is not pretty, but somebody has to do it.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, guys, it was controversial in Chicago, but the Bulls hired Fred Hoiberg to replace Tom Thibodeau. Hoiberg played for a decade in the NBA, and at Iowa State, he was the fastest coach in school history to reach 100 wins. In Chicago, guys, it seems he's loosened the reins a bit, giving the players a little more leeway to shoot with confidence and air it out offensively.
The players have responded. Thanks, David.
Nikola Mirotic is one of those guys you wait and wait for to break out. He's a stretch four that can really knock down a lot of threes. He can be dangerous. We just wait for him to have that breakout season.
And with Mirotic, the potential is definitely there, Steve. He has a great shot and looked a lot more comfortable, I thought, in the games he started.
You know, the reason why is because the attention is not on him. When you're playing with the starters, you're like the forgotten guy. So he can sneak in, trail, and knock down threes.
Kyle O'Quinn, he's checked in for Noah. He makes 1 of 2 that time. The Knicks have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. Rose dishes to Anthony. There's a good screen. Rose passes to O'Quinn, and the shot is long. The The Bulls have gone 7 of 9 from the field to start this second half. Some tremendous shooting from them. Mirotic, he gets that one. Mirotic has got 13 points.
Taking good shots overall, hitting a high percentage of them. That's what has this team rolling.
Here's Anthony, true on the 14-footer.
Well, they're still behind in this game, but not because of his shooting. He's been lights out.
Outside Rondo. Lopez kicks to Rondo. Shot clock at 5. Pulls up, high post, and the rebound goes to the Knicks. O'Quinn's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Lee outside. And Anthony with the basket on the assist by Lee. And that's now 17 points for Carmelo Anthony. Bulls have gotten 8 of their 11 shots to drop since the break. A great third quarter for them offensively. Lopez a screen. Here's Rondo. The pick gave him all the room he needed, and he knocks down the J.
And when Rondo is dropping in the mid-range shots, it really opens up the floor for everyone else.
Lee kicks to Anthony. He dishes it to Rose. He tries for 3. Rebound collected by Snell. Here's Chicago. Here's Mirotic. And the Bulls, another 3.
The defense was decent, but not good enough. That's his shot, and when he gets any daylight, he's going to let it fly.
Here's Rose, and foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. That's on Dwayne Wade. And you have to give credit to Derrick Rose. He has improved a great deal in his ability to reduce mistakes in his ball handling. Always has had, Steve, great handle, but now he is just avoiding bad situations, it seems.
You know, at times when you have that experience, you've played for a while, the game slows down. And I think for Derrick Rose, he's getting a chance to see the game at a speed that he's so comfortable, knowing that he needs teammates to win basketball games, and he is doing a nice job of not turning it over.
So both teams making some changes here. He's off on the second.
Derrick Rose, the former Memphis Tiger, has a great combination of speed and athleticism.
Grant outside. And the call will be against Robin Lopez. That will be foul number 5 on him. Lance Thomas, he's checked in for New York. Justin Holiday comes in for Rose.
Justin Holiday.
New York's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Jennings kicks to Thomas. Outside Holiday. And the pass to Jennings. Now the dish to Thomas. New York moving the ball around. And Holiday has it in the corner. Deflects the pass. And out of bounds it is. Last touch by Mirotic.
And you could tell that pass just hung in the air for a long time.
That was a risky pass. Poor decision, really. Fortunately, they didn't lose the possession.
Taj Gibson's checked in for the Bulls. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Pass to Grant. Kicks it to Snell. Dishes it to Grant. Lopez sets a screen for Grant. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in. Grant's got 9 points.
Lopez knows how to make himself as wide as possible and bury the defender with a screen.
Passes to Jennings. Here's Kuzminskis. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Clock at 6. Jennings with the bucket. Chicago's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Gibson setting a pick for Grant. And there's the whistle, fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
That's his first personal foul.
It's his first trip to the line. The free throw drops for Grant. And the Knicks making a change here. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. The Knicks have gone 8 of 13 on shot attempts to begin the second half. Kuzminskis the pass to Hernan Gomez. And there's the foul. It goes on Taj Gibson. That is his first foul of the game. Doug McDermott, he's checked in for Tony Snell.
Doug McDermott.
Jennings kicks to Holiday. The pass to Kuzminskis. He feeds it to Jennings. Lets it go from deep. Rebound by the Bulls. Lopez has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. McDermott kicks to Gibson. Grant outside. Down low. Knocks it loose. Taken away by Holiday. And there's the foul. It'll go on Denzel Valentine. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Get open, come on, bring it back.
Jennings kicks to Holiday. The feed to Jennings. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. Lopez. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game. The Bulls making a switch here. Butler's checked in. That free throw, no good. So he comes up empty at the line. Well, Chicago has gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the 3rd quarter. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Love the level of concentration by Jimmy Butler on that play.
And for Jimmy Butler, for a player with his skill set, he sure heard his name floated around a lot in the rumor mill, Steve. Interesting to see a team want to trade someone with his talent.
Yeah, you do, because of some of the disagreements he's had with his coaching staff. But, you know, bottom line, Jimmy Butler is an all-star, a guy that's one of the best two-way players in his game. You're not going to trade him for just nothing, so I don't see him going anywhere.
And not the guy you want to send to the line. He has been automatic.
At the line for the Bulls, Doug McDermott. At the line for 2.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And what a breakout year it was for Doug McDermott in 2016. He saw a lot more time on the floor, and he earned it with better production, Steve, in every facet of his game.
Yeah, I think the breakout year for him is on the defensive end. And also the game as a youngster, it's hard to come into a team that good. But I think for Doug McDermott, being able to shoot the basketball but also being able to defend is the reason why he's got more time, and that's why he looks better.
Here's Kuzminskis. New York, no good that time either.
Can't get anything to drop. I mean, the way he's going, it's probably not something he should try and shoot his way out of.
He needs to regroup, catch his breath, and take some high-quality shots.
They set the pick. Back to McDermott. 5 on the clock. Fade away. No good on that one. And New York the other way now. Outside Holiday. 1:06 left to play in the 3rd. Jennings with the bucket.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
You know, that job of getting through screen is not pretty, but somebody has to do it.
Shoots from 12. They get the rebound. Gibson. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
And this is his 4th trip to the free throw line tonight. That's good from Gibson.
You know, throughout his career, Taj Gibson has proven to be a valuable role player. Pretty good on both ends of the floor. Can do a little bit of everything.
Some nice passing by New York here. Jennings dishes to Thomas. It's back to Jennings. Lets the 3 fly. No good on that one. Some solid defense from Grant.
He just looks uncomfortable offensively, really over the course of the whole game, and is killing his team.
Gibson the screen. Butler passes to Grant. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Grant's got 7 points for the quarter.
That's the type of guy Gibson is, giving himself up if it means getting his teammate a quality look.
Jennings drives in, connects on the 17-footer. Jennings has got 11 points.
Wow, risky shot there size-wise, but the incredible skill that he possesses allows that one to go.
Some players have a hard time when they're giving up so many inches, but he doesn't.
Fred Hoiberg in a recent huddle with his players.
Keep competing, guys. Keep competing. Hey, we made the extra pass all quarter. Great job. Great job. Keep.
And we welcome you back as we get going here in the 4th quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. On the court for the Bulls, getting this 4th quarter started. They've got Grant. Tony Snell is out there with Portis. Then there's Isaiah Cannon. And it's Felicio in at the 5, patrolling the paint. Here's Hernan Gomez. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
Line for Knicks. Hernan Gomez. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And so he hits both. Into the Bulls, shooting fantastically in this game, 62% from the floor. Cannon kicks to Grant. Back to Cannon. 18 feet out. Felicio with the bucket.
And we've seen plenty of those lapses today. I thought eventually they buckled down on D, but they may be just doing just the opposite.
They set the pick. Jennings kicks to Thomas. In transition, here come the Bulls. Here's Grant. Pass to Portis. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
Bobby Portis, the Arkansas product. I just love his game. What he does best, he's very physical, but he has the ability to step out with a finesse game to knock down some jump shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. And Portis has shown flashes of just how good he can be in a short time in the NBA, has the potential to be a do-it-all power forward, and how he can shoot, and move, and he creates for others.
When you watch him, his body size, you say power forward. He'll be down in the paint. He loves to do that, but he has the ability, like you say, off the dribble and to create for himself, and he can knock down the jump shot.
Second free throw, no good. Here's Holiday. Second chance shot. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
Gotta love how he didn't give up on the glass. And because of that effort, he comes up with the putback on the offensive rebound.
Hernan Gomez. Shooting 1.
1 minute now into this fourth quarter. Feeds it to Snell. Back to Grant. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Jennings against Grant. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Shot's good by Hernan Gomez.
Oh, tough play. Boy, did he have to fight to get that one to the ring.
There's the dish to Cannon. Grant kicks to Portis, and he lays it straight in.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Knicks have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Thomas dishes to Jennings. Thomas passes to Hernan Gomez. Back to Thomas. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Outside Holiday. And he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call.
That's an inexcusable mistake, guys. That's not the way to get back in the game.
No, he'll probably find himself on the bench watching the game like we are.
There's the pick. Cannon kicks to Snell. Offline with his 3.
That's his 4th personal foul.
For Chicago, they've gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth.
The defense has to stay on their toes on him. They have to be active guarding the perimeter, or they will continue to get burned.
Jennings passes to Holiday. Outside Thomas. Jennings dishes to Holiday. Now here's Thomas. He's tightly guarded, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Cannon kicks to Grant. Passes it to Portis. Misses from short range.
Even though he couldn't quite convert the layup, I like him being in attack mode.
New York moving the ball around. Hernan Gomez passes to O'Quinn.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
At the line for your Knicks, Kyle O'Quinn. At the line for 2.
And that one falls for O'Quinn. And so O'Quinn nails both of them. The Bulls have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Felicio kicks to Cannon. He dishes it to Snell. Here's Cannon, guarded by Holiday. Passes to Cannon. This one for 3. And it's O'Quinn with the rebound. O'Quinn's got 7 rebounds in the game. Thomas a screen. Here's Holiday. New York, no good that time either. Chicago's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Felicio kicks to Portis. Stolen by O'Quinn. For the finish, a huge slam, the perfect end of the fast break.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal, and then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
When your defense translates into offense, it's a beautiful thing.
Yeah, easy call.
That's his 3rd personal foul. Shooting for Chicago, Bobby Portis. Taking 2 shots.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
The first one falls. Rose, he's checked in for Brandon Jennings. He hits both from the stripe. Here is Rose. He kicks it to O'Quinn. No good from outside.
A three-point marksman. He couldn't have asked for a better look. Sometimes it just doesn't go down.
There's Cannon with the three. Connects from three-point range. Cannon's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for the Bulls. Rose kicks to Holiday. Outside Thomas. Dishes it to Rose. In it goes for the 5th time in 10 shots for him this game.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And Holiday kicks to O'Quinn. Goes up on the wing. And again, it's New York. Now Grant. There's the pass to Snell. Here's Felicio, and it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way.
That would have been a good time to just keep it simple. No need to rush that pass.
Holiday with it. They set the pick. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
That's his first personal foul. Shooting from New York, Justin Holiday. Taking 2 shots.
The first one falls. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. The Bulls have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. 3-pointers, Snell, good on the triple.
Yeah, they're relying on their 3-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Rose dishes to Thomas. Outside Rose. Back to Thomas. Outside Rose. Some nice passing by New York here. Just 5 on the clock. That one's good from the corner. Rose has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And Rose continuing to hone that jump shot. That's where he can take his game to the next level.
They set the screen. Cannon kicks to Felicio. Snell, the pass to Portis. That one falls. And here's Rose. Outside Holiday. Grant against Rose. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play chance here. Some changes for Chicago. McDermott comes in for Portis, and it's Valentine in for Isaiah Cannon. Free throw, good, Rose. Derrick Rose still trying his best to be a healthy player in the NBA. Injuries certainly, Steve, have played a factor in all his seasons since 2012. Hard for him, it seems, at times to get a rhythm, missing so much time.
It is, and a rhythm is what you have to have when you're shooting the basketball. A lot of his time off is used to rehab that knee. And then now you get a chance to get the knee 100%. Now you have to play basketball. So for him, doing both at the same time, it's been hard.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Kicks to Holiday. The feed to Rose. Pass to O'Quinn. Rose against Grant. Double team on Rose. Here's O'Quinn. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
In that tight, with that much of an advantage height-wise, there's just not a lot the defense can do.
And the Knicks making a change here. And that one misses. It didn't take long for Coach Hoiberg to have his first taste of what it's like to be an NBA coach. Jimmy Butler famously said he wanted Hoiberg to coach the Bulls a lot harder during their struggles.
Well, they were used to being coached hard. I think for Hoiberg, he has to be himself. A coach has to have the players buy into their system. And you know what? Winning helps and losing doesn't.
And he is just so tough to guard. He can fake you one way and then use that beautiful spin to just blow by you.
Rose dishes to O'Quinn. Here's Snell. He feeds it to McDermott. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot two.
McDermott on your squad is like having a guy that you can rely on knocking down shots from the stretch four position.
At the line for the Bulls, Doug McDermott. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. He doesn't get the second one. The Knicks have gone 8 of 11 from the field in the final period. Great shooting down the stretch. Holiday gets the bucket.
And I tell you what, they're doing their best to cut down the lead with some smart offense here in the second half. Shot selection much improved since the break.
Valentine kicks to Grant. There's the pick. Trying his luck deep. Herman Gomez grabs the miss. New York's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Feeds it to Holiday. Thomas kicks to Rose. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him.
He saw his teammate had good position inside and hit him with a flawless pass.
Chicago's gone 4 of 7 with the long ball here in the fourth quarter. Grant the pass to Felicio, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Felicio's got 4 points now in the quarter.
They love getting simple looks like that inside.
The dish to Rose. Here's Kuzminskis. They set the pick. Hernan Gomez. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
The line for your Knicks, Hernan Gomez. At the line for 2.
First free throw is good. And he makes both free throws. Well, the Bulls shooting so well, 63%, the offense working as one cohesive unit. Now here's McDermott, back to Grant, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot, he'll shoot 2.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
For Chicago, Jerry Grant. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And New York making a change here. Jennings is checked in. And Grant drops them both. New York's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Jennings dishes to Thomas. Outside Jennings. Kuzminskis the pass to Hernan Gomez. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
The defense might need to grab a fire hose because nothing they're doing can cool this guy off.
Valentine kicks to Grant. There's the screen to the inside. Stolen. Deep 2 from Jennings. Rebound by the Bulls. 1:33 left in the fourth. Valentine kicks to Grant. He feeds it to Valentine. Hernan Gomez grabs the miss. The Knicks shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Chicago.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
You know, it always takes someone stepping up, and that happened here as well with some great numbers for Grant.
There was some vitality to his game tonight. No let-up at either end of the floor. Totally relentless. And that effort was contagious. It's what inspired them to this win here.
There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Rejected by Jennings. Pass to Kuzminskis. Holiday dishes to Jennings. Back to Holiday. Passes it to Hernan Gomez. Here's Kuzminskis. And again, New York with the triple.
And they're clearly finishing strong here, but not enough time to pull it out.
You're right. They're not going quietly. They're going to keep battling to the very end, no matter what the score is.
Now, Valentine. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. This one was over well before the final.